To Heaven to Hate. Chapter 30. A week later. Mr. Shaz, thank you for honoring this invitation and deciding to share your story with the BuzzFeed News. I guess everyone is eager to hear the story about the photos that have circulated social media. You've become quite the celebrity today, though, Robbie says, and I stare at him, a grin spreading across my face. I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. I've been waiting since the first day I knew about Penelope and Darius and everything they did to my mother. I was just a little boy then, but I vowed to come back and seek justice, so here I am. I organized an interview with BuzzFeed News Media, which is an online gossip media platform, to share my love story with Penelope. I shared explicit photos of Penelope and I with BuzzFeed News, which they shared an hour ago, and asked people to listen to my interview. The photos have gone viral in a short period of time and have gotten the attention I needed. You know, our people love drama and gossip. Those photos have people talking and speculating about the kind of relationship you shared with the older woman you are with. So maybe we can start from there. Who is she? Well, the woman in the picture is Penelope Cara. She is my political science lecturer. Do you take such photos with all your lectures? I shrug. No, but Penelope is special. Well, she was special before she fucked me up. What is your definition of special? Penelope is not just my lecturer, she and I have been lovers for a while now. He gasps. I think we will need more wine for this. I laugh. There is nothing strange about dating your lecturer, most university students do. I am not the first, I will definitely not be the last, but I agree with us needing more wine for this conversation. It's your courage for me. Thank you, man. I guess people that are watching would want to know how you two started and how long you have been an item. Penny and I were together for a couple of months before she broke things off with me. And how did we become an item? I met her one night at a restaurant, stranded because she had been stood up by that silly husband of hers. We talked and laughed. One thing led to another, and here we are. It was not a case of love at first sight. She is a beautiful woman, and since the first day I walked into her class, I knew she was special. I didn't fall for her at first sight. Ours was a slow burn kind of love. How old are you again? I turned 19 a few days ago. And Penelope? She is 43. Wow, 24-year age difference. Age is nothing but a number. You didn't mind that she was married? No, she's been unhappy in her marriage for years. She told me how boring her husband is. We shared some beautiful moments together, and she told me how much I made her feel. I made her feel good in all areas of her life. Okay, how was your sex life? Great. We had sex in different places. I loved exploring with her. Her husband is old, he doesn't do the things I used to do to her. Her body yielded to my touch all the time, I didn't have to do much. So how did the relationship end, and why did you decide to share this story with the world? She woke up one day and decided she wanted to work on her marriage. There was no way I was going to allow that. I loved her and we had plans for the future, but she just backed out. I just want people to know the kind of woman that she is. If I can't be with her, I will not allow her to be happy with that old hag. But don't you think this will destroy her home, her marriage, her career? I don't care. She chose her bed and now is the time for her to lie in it. Do you have any words for her if she is watching? I look into the camera. I told you I would come for you, Mrs. K. I hope this makes you realize that I don't make threats. I needed to expose you so that other male students do not fall into the same trap I did with you. Robbie asks me a few more questions before finally wrapping up the interview. I kept my phone on silent during the interview. And immediately I am done with the interview, I check my phone to find several missed calls from my mother. Instead of calling her back, I decide to head straight to her house. I did this for her. She should be proud. I'm fucked. My whole life is fucked. Everything I have worked for the past 18 years has crumbled right before my eyes. Why would Nico do this to me? He circulated photos of us, and as if that wasn't enough, went for a live interview to talk about me and what we shared. What did I get myself into? He was quiet the last couple of days and I was more than certain he was over what we had only for him to show up with this. I am finished. My phone has been buzzing non-stop. People are calling and texting non-stop. Nico, what have you done? Why? Elab. Forever.